And they ain't worried about it, cause you know how it is when you get into that bag. You get into that bag when you chase into that bag. You get into that bag when you run into that bag. You chase into that bag when you get into that bag. You chase into that bag, yeah. All I see is dollar signs, money on my mind. And I can't worry about you, I'ma spend till it's done. Work, hustle, hustle. Boy, you know I get it off the muscle. Why these boys stressing? Look, I got them shook. Okay, now watch me drive back like Jameis Winston. Give me out your mentions, I forgot to mention. I'ma cop that yellow rolling looking like the Simpsons. Outside, when I pop out, they wanna play but not now. Cause shit fade like a barber, watch me cut your shit down. I used to trust but not now, I used to love but not now. I'm so hard lit, you can get hit with it, my steel. These boys know what it is when you messing with the champ. And they ain't young jock, but you know it's going down. I ain't really
the WhoDatTV. I am your host, Draye Allen. We did not get to the bag for another week. Another one. You know, took a heartbreaking L to the Buccaneers in the final seconds of the game. 3 seconds to be exact. 3 seconds, just 3. But we're gonna talk about that, man. I'm a little frustrated with my Saints. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm frustrated. I'm fed up. But you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And we also got our week 13 Breezy picks of the week recap. So we're gonna get into that, get into the game, talk about all the games that went down this past week. And again, man, I don't think nobody went 9-0 again. So that's tough, man. We're gonna keep this pod going for y'all. Even though we're going in the bye week, we're gonna keep it going for y'all, and so y'all can get y'all's picks in and somebody could try to win and go 9-0. But man, let's talk. We're gonna talk about everything. Let me bring in my brother, our other host, Jay Floyd. Man, what's up, Jay Floyd?
I have no words, bro. Like I rewatched the game maybe 3 times at this point, and I don't know why I put myself through that torture. I know I won't ever rewatch the Manning cast that we put on 2 nights ago, because I would have to just watch the life like leave my body as I realized, like, bro, we're really about to lose this game. Nah, bro, it killed me, bro. But I saw this on Twitter, and I gotta play it for y'all. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls.
Reputation.
Mickey Loomis and Dennis Allen, y'all are killing me right now, bro.
And
man,
Mickey
let's get in here, man. Maybe he got something positive.
Yeah, man. And we also got our other host. Y'all know him. Our brother, our other host, Ken. What's up, Ken?
Pain.
Just pain everywhere.
Just pain everywhere,
I can't even bring
y'all.
myself to say it. Like, it's WhoDatTV. I don't even feel like saying it.
But I ain't gonna be rude though. What's up, everybody? Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Much love. If nobody told y'all today, you are loved, you are wanted, you are welcome.
But the Saints are not right now.
Yeah, the Saints definitely not.
Love the Saints right now, man.
Putting
us to shame, man. Putting us to shame.
Man, just another week. Whoever tuned in Monday, they seen the pain unfold live, you know, as we was watching the game, taking another L on our live stream. Don't get me wrong, I love watching the game with my brothers, man. But you know, that's a tough one, man. But like I said, hopefully everybody real breezy. Oh man.
Don't know, man. Don't know where we gonna go from here, y'all. But we're gonna get into it. Before we get into all that, I want to bring up one of our sponsors. We're doing this off the strength of love, man. We brought the website on here, and Ken got into depth with everything. It is www.bunnies.com. Man, you go get y'all a bunny, man, a beanie, excuse me.
Baninis, bro.
Baninis. Man, they have They had the pink ones, all fire, man. They had the pink ones, the orange ones, cream, yellow, red.
Yellow.
I got me one on the way right now. It's the cream one. I ordered me a cream one. They're fire, man. They're real fire. Man, shout out the Bun, man. Shout out the Bun. This is one of his dreams, and yeah, y'all go support that, man. If y'all don't mind, go support that. That's the website right there.
Absolutely, great product.
Every penny that goes towards Bun Needies, it does go into a scholarship which is awarded to a student that is the child of a fallen soldier going to a university or trade school. So I know anybody that got family members that's serving, that either knows from experience losing someone from the military, you should hopefully this kind of touch home. Please go to Bun Needies. If you don't want to buy a beanie, I'm pretty sure there's an option to donate. But I'm pretty sure when you see these beanies, you're gonna want to buy one. They are fire.
I promise. Once you get one and you put it on, the second one is coming, and the third one is coming. You're just gonna get a different color.
Got the BC over there on the right or left, one or the other, but got the BC on there. Hey, it's real fire, man.
Yeah, y'all gonna start seeing me in mine. It just, if it wasn't 72 degrees in Dallas right now, I would have mine on.
Yeah, the weather,
you gonna love it.
It's crazy out here in Texas, Floyd. But yeah, that's the website, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all tap in on that.
Yes, sir. Please do, buddy. Please do. I appreciate your support. His family appreciate the support. If you don't know, Bun, he left back 2 sisters, obviously his mom. Come from a big family. They are pushing this website well. It was one of his ideas before he passed. Just kind of read from the description, and they kind of went along and made it, which was an awesome idea. I got a few. I bought 4, so and I buy more. He's rocking with whatever.
2 to begin with.
Match my socks. Match my losing Saints jerseys. I match it all.
Exactly.
But, as BunNeedies.com, y'all see it. No excuses. Go to the website, man. Check it out.
You're gonna love it. Go tap in.
All my people in the north watching right now. Anybody in the north, it is cold out here. So I know you need a beanie. Cover it up the style. Stop wearing them big old fat head joints, man. Get you a stylish one.
Trying to tell you,
man.
Thanks. Yeah, y'all go cop, man. That's the website.
It's gonna go a long way too.
And also, y'all, we like I said on the previous pod, we are now on Apple Podcasts. Go like, subscribe. Here it is, right here. Go like, subscribe.
It's about half of the catalog. By Friday, our full catalog will be uploaded onto Apple Podcasts. So if you want to have it audio only, that'll be available for you. That'll be every single episode except for the 2 Manning casts that we did. It's a little bit too long. It's same as gonna be for YouTube by Friday, end of this week. Everything's gonna be uploaded. It'll be available to you if you don't want to log on to Facebook or anything like that, or Twitch to get at us. It'll be right there in front of you, however you want it.
We also have our YouTube channel, y'all. Subscribe to the YouTube, man. Like, we love it. We need it. Let's get it. There it is, right there, man. Our YouTube.
That's the thing. Channel. It's gonna live forever. When we put it right there, it's gonna live forever.
Yes, sir. And then our Twitch right here. Subscribe to the Twitch at Clam
live right now. Clam Blast Double. It is.
You be going crazy on Twitch. I ain't gonna hold you. I went and looked at the I was like, oh, okay. Numbers.
Hey, double check to make sure that I think it might be is it a space or is it together? I can't remember. I think it is together. I think Twitch don't let you space. I don't know. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, it's all together.
Xbox let me space it. Twitch, they lame. They don't let me space it, man. Blast up below. That's my Xbox. You dig. So if you got an Xbox, you can add me on there. Clan blast up below. Catch some work.
Some extra good content. No cap.
Anybody trying to shoot the gun on the duty? Let me know. I definitely shot the gun a little bit after that L because I was frustrated.
Got to get it out. Now I have played on Madden. Excuse me. I won a championship. No cap. No cap. When they want me a chip on my day off.
But it's
bro, I get that out.
Hey, I would flip the camera. I got mad. I had to mad at.
I busted up too, boy. I did the Tampa Bay Buccaneers something crazy.
Put them first on the schedule. We put them first on the schedule. Yeah,
I did them something crazy.
We do the schedule. Put them first on the. Oh man, that's funny, man. That's something I do, Floyd. That's something I do. We also got our Instagram, y'all. Follow us on Instagram at WhoDatTV1. Go follow, man.
Same goes for
Who
Instagram.
that
WhoDatTV1.
TV one?
The stories are
One.
gonna be live. Same
One.
goes for Instagram. By the end of Friday, Saturday-ish, that'll be all uploaded and everything will be up on a go. Yeah, go follow us on Instagram, bro. You're gonna
One,
love the
not
content.
two.
It's gonna be funny.
One, not two. Man.
It's gonna be funny. One, not two. Top two,
And
not two.
top two, not two. And this my boy J Floyd Twitter, man. My boy be on the Twitter. Let's get it. Follow him at JF Star with 2 Y's and 2 R's. JF Star. Y'all go follow him on Twitter.
That boy named J.A. Star.
My PSN was the same thing. They was calling me J Fast Star. I'm like, bro.
Hey, you know what?
All right.
Hey, while we on that
That's
topic,
what it looked like.
that's where Clam originated from. I don't know if y'all remember that that little college. I can't remember where it going to. It was like Lamar Salter or something like that.
Mhm.
I don't know if y'all remember that little. I don't know if it was a community zone, but one of my neighbors when I stayed in the Jets, the little girl. She used to call me K Lamar Salter. Like she'll call me Lamar Salter. It was
Like
funny.
Lamar, yeah, like the school.
So when I made my gamer tag, I don't know why it was stuck in my head. So it was really just supposed to be like K Lamar Salter.
Yeah.
And so I made it. So everybody, when I get in the party, people dyslexic when they reading Xbox names or gamer tags. So people was like, "What's up, Clan Master?" I'm like, "What? Clan Master? What is that?"
Excuse me.
At
They
one
be
point,
panicking, so they say it real fast.
Yeah, they just
Clan
be
Master.
looking. He playing 2K. Like, hey, Clan Master, pass the ball. Look,
Like slow down. Read
I
it,
ended up
bro.
rolling
Calm
with
it
it. I
out.
changed my whole name, so I just like changed the clan because everybody I game with, that's how they knew me in there. Blast double O's from my brother, God rest his soul. But that was his stuff, so I put that in my name. I put that on my everything, really, just Blast double O for life. But yeah, that's funny you say that.
And we got my boy Ken's Twitter right here at that _dude_Ken.
Mm-hmm.
I repeat, that _dude_Ken
That dude,
on Twitter.
you know where to
Go
go.
follow him, man.
Follow
Go follow
me.
him on Twitter.
Follow
He
me.
be having
Follow
me
me.
dead on Twitter.
Every once in a while, I have
Choked
my moments. I clown.
And my Twitter is at Leshonne, LESHONNE on Twitter, y'all.
Big light skin shit going on.
That boy viral with the
On me.
the shower post.
Hey man.
But yeah, man, that's all our platforms, man. Y'all go follow. We also got a YouTube page, y'all. The YouTube page. So we are on YouTube now. So
Please subscribe.
I know what y'all thinking. Y'all thinking like, damn, they got a lot of pages. Hell yeah.
Oh, I said that already.
All of
I
it.
said that already. My bad,
Hell
y'all.
yeah.
I want
No,
all
it ain't
of
no
it.
my bad.
No,
You can
you
put it
good.
back up if you need to.
You can say it again if you want to. You can say it a fourth time.
We can spend the whole stream just talking about our pages. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Shit, we can talk about in depth. When did we create this account? I can let you know right now.
Yeah.
Hey, before we get into everything, though, I just want to get into the comments real quick. We got Bond in here, man. What's up, Bond?
That's my man.
Right?
Yes, sir. Okay.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this much. If we lose one more game, which I'm sure we will, next week, and Dennis Allen is still the head coach heading into the week after that, I'm breaking out my paper bag on my. I don't want to say on my mom. On everything, dog.
He said, "No, we can't put that on Mama Janice, man. Don't do that to her, man."
What's up, Mom? Love you, Moms. But bro, I'm busting out my paper bag, bro.
On my mama.
Got to.
I said it.
Yeah.
Jones in here too. He said, "No doubt, you about to go get him one of them beanies." Hey,
please do, bro.
Show love, Jones. Show love, man.
In Georgia. Let's go.
And
John, wide receiver 1, baby.
And of course, my boy Jalen. I popped him up here on there already, but he said taking over all the streaming platforms, man.
And on that note, bro, we really appreciate y'all because I see the interaction going on to the other everything else that we got going. So it's not just on Facebook, and we appreciate the fact that y'all even go look at that stuff. So thank y'all, bro. It's all because of y'all.
That's it. All because of y'all, man. It wouldn't be possible if it wouldn't, we ain't have y'all interacting on here, chopping it about, our Saints, y'all's teams. We got Eagles fans on the podcast. We got Steelers fans on the
more
podcast.
excited to talk about y'all teams than ours at this point,
Hey,
bro. Now
for real though.
this jump.
For real though. So
junk we putting on.
Hey, can I ask a question? Maybe shift the mood a little bit, man. It might as well, since
let me hear it, Ken.
we don't want to talk the whole cast about pain. This is a question, bro. This is a good question. Maybe people watching. Hey, why are y'all the fans of y'all teams? Floyd, why are you a Saints fan? Draye, why are you a Saints fan? Just let the chat
It's
know,
right
man.
over my left shoulder. It's right there for you, bro.
Say, man,
fifth
you
grade.
Go first? Okay.
That boy Reggie got drafted, and I promise you, whatever team he got drafted to was gonna be my team. I thought he was going. I felt like he was like a revolutionary player and was absolutely about to change whatever team he went to. And sure enough, I mean, he won a Super Bowl within 4 or 5 years. So, yeah, bro, it was Reggie, dog. Yeah. I saw him running the ball at SC, and I fell in love, bro. I used to want to be able to do that. You know what I mean? So, wherever he went, I was going, and it was lifelong with me.
With me, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. With me, it was how we overcame the Katrina, all that, and then just go and win a Super Bowl, man, with Drew Brees, the GOAT, the real GOAT, Drew Brees, and like you said, Reggie, man, you got them all over the Reggie. You had Deuce McAllister. Yep. Man, all of them, man. I used to watch Marcus Colston, all of them, man. They all
and that was the thing. We always had feel good players. Like I don't know if y'all remember Will Smith.
Man,
I used to love watching Will Smith.
Rest in peace, Will.
Rest in peace, Big Will, bro.
Yeah,
like we always had players that made you feel good.
He was Cam Jordan. That was our Cam Jordan in that era, bro.
Drew Brees, he had a comeback story. It's like every Saint player always had a
comeback
story.
Jonathan Vilma was, man, heart and soul on that defense. So,
man,
that's it. Really, what, man. I wouldn't just say I became a Saints fan because they won a Super Bowl. Like I said, I like how they responded to adversity, man. They responded to the city getting slammed by that hurricane. We down and out, and then
worst of
then they brought life back to New Orleans and Louisiana as a whole. So, yeah, man, I never forget that. I never forget watching the Super Bowl at my uncle's house and cheering with the family, and really that's
hey, that used to be the thing too, bro. Like, bro, I used to come over to your crib, bro. You remember we used to like,
watch all that.
Your family used to always cook, bro. I used to come over and it was always Saints on, dog. Like, that's the thing. Like, it would be a back home feel. Like every time the Saints were playing,
pop that up here again, real quick.
Yeah, that man said my mom. I got you, my mom family from Philly, and my grandma would leave heaven and break her foot off in my John Brown High box.
Respect.
Hey, that's why you Eagles fan. It is much respect. I mean, I'll share mine. I know, man, before I moved back to the Ritter, I was living in Lake Charles, bro. We had a small little box TV. Everybody, I guess I'm older than y'all, but not by that much, but the little small box TVs, bro. And we had it posted in the kitchen. We only called certain channels. We could always catch the Saints game. That was back when I was just learning anything about football. I remember I was all like basketball growing up for a certain extent, and then like I fell in love with football when I got to play for the first time, and I was like, hey, I love football. Let me learn it. So I started playing Madden. I started watching obviously Saints was the game I caught, and man, I remember watching Aaron Brooks play, Joe Horn.
For real. Yep. I used to try to rock out with Aaron Brooks on Madden.
And we sucked.
Man, no foe.
It was trash. Man. We was trash with it.
We was really bad. I remember my mom's boyfriend at the time. He was a Saints fan, so he really kind of got me into it. He was one of my mentors, like still to this day, growing up. But he had put me on, and at that point, man, I was like, "Shoot, I'm a Saints fan." I just was watching. So, like, I remember that, and like kind of transitioning. Like Draye was saying, like that transition, because like in as the years passed, like I think it was 2 years, a couple years later, that's when obviously it was Hurricane Katrina, because I remember we lived in the same house. Hurricane Katrina, I remember freaking living in Houston, bro, for a month, and then we came back, went back to Lake Charles, bro. Came back with some fresh Air Force Ones that was too big on my feet, but, but you know what I'm saying?
I don't know if y'all remember, but we had Hurricane Rita right behind.
That was the next year. Yeah.
right
I mean,
after that.
yeah, same y'all remember we turned Hurricane like after Hurricane Katrina, and then we had that year, and like you're like, dang, Rita came. Man,
Oh.
save y'all. Tell you, we turned it into a family vacation, man. I remember we went and we was up in like College Station, like Colleen area or something like that. And the family was all there. But I do remember, I was working at Sonic, is when I got back to the Ritter. My sophomore year of high school, came back with y'all, joined the football team
Yeah.
with y'all boys. I never forget, bro. Uh, I'm kind of rambling, but this is one of my favorite stories. I'm telling
Nah,
you,
go ahead.
God's honest truth. The day I remember I had to work the same night we played the Vikings. So that's one game that I missed. I was gonna watch the Saints game, bro. I had to work that night at Sonic, bro. Right in front of Walmart. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you're
Mm-hmm.
from the Ritter, you know.
Yeah.
I'm working and I'm like kind of salty, trying to keep up with the game. And we had customers coming in like right before we closed, type stuff, like pulling the drive through. I never forget. So I had to hear the game. I didn't get to watch. Boom, we move on. I'm like, hey, let's go. Man, I'm watching this Super Bowl because we were in Vikings Super Bowl. So I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl a couple weeks past. These boys put me on the schedule for the Super Bowl, man. I'm just a 16-year-old boy, man.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even want to listen to me, man. I like, hey, take me off the schedule. I kid you not, I came into work. I had an attitude. I had an attitude going in. It was not a good
Dump.
day. I was at work for about 5 minutes. I said something slick to the manager. Not that I'm proud of it. She said, "You could go." I said, "I will."
Gladly.
I
Respectfully.
went straight to my cousin, cousin Dion, granny crib. We was at the granny crib, bro. Watched the Super Bowl. Watched the rest of the game. Kid you not, won the Super Bowl, bro. We was in that mug going crazy.
Yeah.
16. I was 16, bro, going nuts, man. That mom, you couldn't tell us nothing. They put on for the state. That was one of the biggest things. You know, everybody know national disaster, Hurricane Katrina. The Superdome was literally a home to most people, bro.
Yeah.
Like wiped the whole city basically. They
Brought
still
life
recover.
back to us, man. Brought life
Mhm.
back to us, and
That's
like
huge.
you said, Ken, ain't nothing like watching it with your family, especially when
Yeah.
your family is fans too, you know. And family, in my eyes, is everything. So,
On me.
yeah, man, watching it with your family and cheering on with your family up
Yeah.
in the living room, nothing like it. But now,
People don't know. Like I know
yeah, it's
everybody say like their team, we got the biggest fan base, but people don't understand that there are people that are Saints fans because of what the Saints did for the state or the city in that time, right? Like literally people had nowhere to go. The Saints inconvenienced their season. Like they didn't even like practice in the dome, bro. Like they had to go, like people are sleeping literally in the
in the
dome.
In
dome.
the
Gosh,
dome.
bro. Like if you don't know, Google it, bro. Google a picture, look it up. That's a home. Like people are Saints fan because of what they did for our city, our state. And if you don't know, everybody that had a home in New Orleans, most of them was forced to kind of go live somewhere else, bro. Some not even in Louisiana. They had to go move to Texas, Mississippi, like all
Yep.
kinds of stuff. So it kind of hit different, man. I love my team. Everybody know that, like for all kinds of reasons. It ain't even a player. It's just like it's the culture. That's why I feel like
The
we got this
culture, you
base,
said
man.
it.
They know it's the
Yeah,
culture, bro.
it's the culture. It's no
You know
place
how we
like it,
ride.
bro.
You
And I
feel
don't
me?
know, like if you go out there to New Orleans, man, it's different.
It is
Like
different for
New
sure.
Orleans is different, man. I love going out there.
Can't explain it.
That's one of my favorite places to go, man.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm not just saying because I am just a Saints fan. Like I literally love New Orleans, man.
Yes, sir.
I love the culture out there. I love hearing the jazz on the sidewalk, walking down the
Yeah.
street. I just love that, man.
I
It's
need to
just
hear that. All I need to hear is
vibe,
that baby.
vibe.
Oh,
Yeah,
hear
bro.
that baby? I mean, that like, what's up? That one hit the soul, man. Hey, I went there for my honeymoon, man. I'm from Louisiana. That was a destination we chose. I never got the chance to actually go and like
Mhm.
as being over 21 type of thing. We went and it was the greatest thing I got to watch. Drew Brees break the record when we played the Colts and we destroyed them. The very next day, I got to go watch the Pelicans play. Like it's like New Orleans was life, man.
Yeah, I
Steamboat tour,
swear.
man. Like, but people like that's Louisiana is like my home. Everybody tell me where I live.
It really do feel like home.
Yeah.
I went for the Final Four last year, and it was
Dang,
live.
get on out of here.
Yeah,
He
just
said,
singing for the culture.
hey, boy, they don't want to get me started on when I'm defending Wayne and Boosie. They presidents, boy. You better quit playing with us.
Promise.
You better quit playing with me, bro. It's different. But I the
said, put
reason,
up on $100 bill.
man, they ain't presidents, boy. Quit playing with me, man. So people don't understand how they hit different. Man, I literally was shedding a tear when that man. I shedded a tear. I shedded a tear when my man's Breeze go talk about some deal in the flag. Like, come on, Breeze, you can't do this to us. I shed a tear when he retired, bro. I was teared up when Sean Payton go. Like, people don't realize, man. Like those people that have been like. We've been fast as a team for how long? They've been on
like
the team,
14
right?
years, yeah.
So it's like literally half our life.
15 years.
Yeah.
15.
So it just hit different. The reason I had to ask that question, kind of switch it up, shit, as mad as we get, we back at it. We gonna cheer for them left and right. You get what I'm saying?
Hey,
we do have a chance. Like we do have a chance mathematically, but I'm not even rolling with that. Like, I'm not rolling with that narrative. I honestly don't want to win another football game.
I'm just this season, man. After watching this, man, it is what it is at this point, man. Like we us as Saints fans, man, we had so high hopes on this season, and
it's just false hope at this point.
It's all crashing down, bro, and it's all showing. It's like you said on the Manny podcast that we just did on Monday, Floyd. We do not know how to win. We can't find a way to win this year. It's like we're right there, but we just can't finish.
It should be easy, we make it hard.
We looking like the Falcons, but
nah, for real.
The Falcons doing better than us right now, man. They on top of us right now in the division. They might win this division.
And that's who I think is going to be the division winner when it's all said and done.
Even though they just lost. Yeah, in all honesty, man, if we don't win it, I would rather the Falcons win it. Like, and that's coming from 100%. A Saints fan. I do not want to see Tom Brady and the Buccaneers win the division again.
Yeah, cancel me if you want to. I'm 100% on that train.
Yeah, man, they can't. He coming over here and he trying to take over everything and what we've been having going on, man. This is the Saints division. I don't care about no Tom Brady and Buccaneers. I don't care about no Falcons. I don't care about no Panthers. We've been running this division.
But you know what's sad, not bro? This year, it's almost but to the point where
we've been running it for
I
years.
Don't even see us I don't see I don't see an avenue to where we could even come out of this for next season. Like next season ain't gonna be no better with it. Like as it's constructed right now, next season might be worse. That's the whole thing.
I know one thing. Like you popped up that video, Floyd. Mickey Loomis better make some moves, man. It's all on Mickey when it all falls down to it.
And that's why I hope we don't win this week. Because if we lose this week, I 100% believe Dennis Allen or maybe more parts of that coaching staff will be fired along with Dennis Allen.
It's all on Mickey, man. It's what you gonna do, Mickey? And normally he get it right. He felt like he got it right, bringing in jumping up, getting the Lave in the draft, bringing in a Honey Badger, for the culture, a Jarvis Landry for the culture,
Man, dog. I don't even want to dream about that kind of
drafting
stuff. Dog.
Drafting a dog like Alontae Taylor. And speaking on Alontae Taylor, man, so I'm speaking on that. He might take a Debo spot, bro. Yeah, he needs to take a Debo spot, man. That dude is a dog. He got dog in him, dog mentality. Like that dude he gonna talk his stuff and he gonna ball. He gonna back it up. Man, I like Alontae Taylor.
He proved it Monday night.
QB2.
He only gave up one
CB2,
ball,
my bad.
Which was to Julio Jones, which kind of crushed us, but he played immaculate last night.
Debo be giving me Eli vibes.
Eli vibes, don't it?
Hey, and bad. He has one good year.
Always trailing, running behind the receiver.
He can't turn. He can't move his hips.
Mess around with tossing a Debo.
No, I'm serious though, y'all. I would look into moving Alontae to cornerback 2, and trade a Debo. And right now, where we sitting, trade him, make another little package
deal. Can't trade him, but we can get a trade in the works going for the offseason.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, the offseason. And Sean Payton too. We need if he looking to come back and coach, let's go ahead and get something out of that.
I want that to happen. I wholeheartedly want him to sign with the Chargers. I want them to keep losing and us to get their first round pick. We need that at this point if we want to do anything or make any noise next season.
We need something.
This one's over. Let me tell every Saint fan right now. If you haven't heard it already, if you don't already know, this season is over.
Yeah, there's no shake back, bro. There's no shake back. Not right now, especially if the Bucs keep winning. There's no shake back. So
Regardless, it's over.
regardless, we're depending on other teams like we was last year. And last year we was in a better position with playing with like a wide out with Callaway. When Callaway is not a bad wide, I'm not gonna bash Callaway. It's just he's not great. He's just a normal wide out. That's
They
you
put
know
him
what I
in a
mean.
position that's super weird and asked him to make a play that he hasn't made all season. And against a guy, Carlton Davis, who is one of those guys who was calling Michael Thomas slant boy because he was doing well defending the slant against Michael Thomas, the slant king. So why would we ask Marquez Callaway to essentially be better than Michael Thomas to beat Carlton Davis on a slant when MT couldn't really get that done? And we also asked number 33, whose name is not even in my brain because I haven't seen him all season, to be a wide receiver on one of those plays where we had one wide receiver to the field side and three tight ends to the short side and ran some weird routes
and crucial moments.
It was all bad coaching, bro.
Terrible coaching, man. Pete Carmichael, you do not get no pass. Like I said this on a previous podcast. It shows that Sean Payton was making a lot of them calls, man. A lot of them calls are when we had great calls going for us, but it has been terrible.
Right?
Who, man? I'm gonna jump straight into. I'm gonna pop up the topic, man. Look, we took a heartbreaking L to the Bucs in the final seconds of the game. Like I said, it goes back to the coaching. We are terribly coached. We're passing on 3rd and 2. I don't understand. 3rd and 1. Thank you for the correction, Ken. 3rd and 1. That's even worse. Passing on 3rd and 1 when we're averaging 5.2 yards per carry that game.
And we need the clock to keep running.
That don't make no sense to me. That don't make no kind of sense to me at all, man. And if y'all watched our podcast Monday, you seen how we was hoorah at the beginning, and then the final seconds of the game, of course, Dennis Allen and Pete Carmichael finds a way to lose. Like
snatched defeat from the jaws of victory, dog. Like 16-3 with 4 minutes left or something like that, and you find a way to lose that football game. Like I can't blame any player. There wasn't a lot of people will want to point to the play where Mark Ingram went out of bounds around 6 or 7 minutes left in the game. A lot of people want to point to the pass interference. But the truth of the matter is, all of those things could have happened. And if Dennis Allen or whoever was calling plays didn't mismanage the clock so irresponsibly bad,
terrible,
we still would have won the game. Like we left, and if you watch the Manning cast that we did on Monday, we were all live talking about it, like how we're leaving time on the clock for them where we should be churning clock, and that's what lost us the football game.
Can't leave
and ultimately the season.
Can't leave
decision making.
Can't leave that ball in Tom Brady hands like that with the final. Can't do it, bro. Can't do it.
It's a tough one, man. But I mean, we can go back even further. We're up 16-3. We've been playing magnificent defense like we've seen our team do before, so that's no shock. But for once, we're moving up the field. I ain't gonna say consistently because we did have a good amount of 3 and outs to start the game. We just played defense for so long that we finally capitalized on some drives, but not even capitalized. We kicked too many field goals. Thank you, Will Lutz, for kicking those field goals and making them. But if you really think about it, there's drives that we didn't finish that it makes no sense how we didn't finish, right? Like we are 3rd and 2, and it goes back to coaching. Too many men on the field.
12 men on the field.
12 men on the field. That's one of the craziest things. 32 moves us to what? 3rd and 12. Mm-hmm. Then we actually had a decent 3rd down play that moved us to 4th and 2. And of course, we have to take the points there. And the 4th and 2 is a tough one to go for when our offense is a little sluggish. It just makes no sense. That's one. Settle for 3. You got to go back and look. We drive, I think it was like the 2nd or 3rd drive. Andy Dalton played a magnificent game, by the way, but we can go into that later.
Yeah, he did play really well. I rewatched the film. I feel a whole lot better about how he played.
Andy Dalton throws
except for taking that sack and the batted down pass by Nassib.
And I was gonna kind of transition to that, but I was just kind of breaking it down from front to back. But this is plays that stuck out in my mind. But Andy Dalton throwing actually a great pass to Chris Olave on a nice looked like a nice little corner out or deep out route in a looks like cover 2 zone they were in. Nice window. got behind the defender.
Yep.
Perfect. Olave takes his eyes off the ball, trying to get his feet in bounds, drops it. Punt. Like, those are things that hurt us. We don't get points out of that. We catch that ball, we actually are in position to either extend the drive or get 3. You go back, the big one to me, and I couldn't tell if it was slightly overthrown or if it was just like that was Landry's reaction. But the one hand and
You gotta get two hands on that
I
ball.
don't understand
Somehow.
what. Yeah, there was some miscommunication.
I mean, Jarvis, granted, I know you're known from back in LSU and even high school days from snagging one-handers with Odell Beckham. I know that's what you used to do, my boy. But in these moments, you got to get 2 hands on the ball. It's crucial. Our season is on the line in this game, bro. Literally on right here on the line, like to jump to try to at least get a half a game behind the Buccaneers, and you trying to one hand. No, I mean, it looked like you said, it looked kind of a little overthrown, but he got fingers on it, man.
Yeah, and that's the rule of thumb. You receiver, you receiver. Yeah, your fingers touch the ball. You gotta catch it. But those are just plays that off the top of my head that kept us from getting 6, and forced us to get 3 or no points at all. And the more you do that, it don't matter who the team is. The more you do that, you're giving them an opportunity. And that's what we did as the game go on. Like, of course, we're scoring points. You're like, hey, we score, it's harder. But we just kept giving them opportunities to keep the game. 1 touchdown makes this a 3-possession game, right? But still, we go down, and you kind of looking further into the game. All that happens, and then you could talk about the Mark Ingram getting hurt, getting clear, come back in the game, run. Goes out of bounds at 3rd and 1. You're like, what the heck? And then what we do, like you said, we pass it. Even if you pass it, my thoughts is that even if that's your thought process, like you're trying to outsmart the defense, whatever, you try to throw a slant around to a guy who hasn't caught the ball since we played the Rams, or had a target since we played the Rams, whatever. All right, cool. Man, if you don't let your nuts hang and you go for it again, what's next? Like, what's the worst that's going to happen?
Even if we throw that slant, even if they do decide for whatever reason to throw that damn slant, excuse my language, but go to Shaheed. Rashid Shaheed was going off. Yeah. He was just pure going off the whole game. He's not missing nothing. Why not go to him? Why Callaway? Come on, man. Like you saying, caught a ball since week whatever. Come on, man. That's just ridiculous. That's poor coaching, bro. Like Sean Payton would have never.
And they actually had a good game plan coming into it. It's just it was poor clock management.
Poor clock management, poor execution. The one thing I will say before I actually make a really valid overall point in NFL this season, but the one thing I will say is when we had up 6, we come in second and 6. We call a very, very, very unusual play. You talked about 33 on the field. Like I still don't know his name. Sorry. Who do we have? Who do we have at running back? And I don't even think it was Alvin. Running back, tight. We had like 3 tight ends on the field. We actually had 0 wide receivers.
One was Taysom. Yeah, Trout.
0 wide receivers. 0 wide receivers that were hot. No Chris Olave.
Literally.
No Shaheed. No Callaway shit at this point. No receiver, no Landry, no receivers on the field.
Yeah, there wasn't a receiver on the field.
We run a play action where everyone is essentially flooded in the same area. 3 people went on a route. Yeah, short out.
Yeah, it was 3 crossers and a curl.
It was a short out, another deep out, and then we had the 33 ran it seemed like kind of like a deep corner because he went in and kind of faded back out. It was weird, but clamps.
Trash.
Against our Bucs defense.
Look. You want to run that, then he can go on. And this was maybe a bad decision by Dalton. And maybe I got to rewatch that play. Maybe he didn't have time. But throw the ball up, bro. 3rd and 17 now. 3rd and 17.
Every time. That's every time, Ken. We get in 3rd and 4s, 3rd and 5s, 3rd and 6s, and it turns to 3rd and 18 because they done holding the sack, just holding the ball.
Either holding, sack. That's just a terrible time.
That's field position don't matter in football. It's a game of inches.
Yep.
It's a game of inches, bro. You gotta come on now.
And another point I thought about, and I realized really rewatching the entire game, we don't have any post huddle adjustments. Have y'all realized that there's never a situation where
Where the
we break the
offense
huddle,
shift.
we come out to the we'll break the huddle, we'll come out to the line of scrimmage, try to make a play, and something either does happen or doesn't happen. But like to begin with, like before we snap the ball, there's never an adjustment made.
No, it's no adjustments before. It's no adjustments when we get lined up and Andy's not even looking to really see what's coming into audible or check this off or check this off. He's not looking for none of that. He's getting the call and he's running that weak ass play. That's all he's doing. That's all he's doing.
There's two things that you need to make that happen, Floyd. There is a competent coach, and then there is a great QB that is capable of coming to the line and making those type of adjustments, able to shift the whole offense, right? Where you come out in one formation and you can just flip it, right? Like you see a lot of good teams do that. A lot of good offensive coordinators, a lot of good QBs are capable of doing that. Right now, we've been said it. We got a boring offense. We come out in a formation, and they're not being moved. I think I've seen us motion a receiver to left to right. You know,
and
I've seen a live,
and I'm like,
once
or twice.
Yeah,
you're like,
shit.
oh, okay,
that's a motion.
Yeah, like we get excited about emotion. That's
trying
ridiculous.
to do something creative.
We're so
you don't made no audible. You'll never see Andy come to the line of scrimmage, see them with a loaded box, and him check out of a run play.
Exactly.
He'll never make any adjustment. Tell any receiver or lineman to do anything. It's all up front. The center is making every check and every call.
That's facts, Brian. That's facts, right? I don't see the old line even calling out no blocks. Yeah, you're right, bro. You are right. Bro. You don't see none of that.
And whatever they line up in, we just try it. Whatever.
But your QB reads that though. Your QB is a big part of communicating those blocks, bro. Like I ain't gonna put it all on them. Like they're the ones IDing. They're the ones that they're calling. Like that's the thing with an IQ, right? Like that's the thing that you know what I'm saying. And it's a two-way street. But there's something I want to say, and I've seen it in a lot of games. Management is horrendous across the board. We're gonna leave this.
And Cam. And if he does it, he shouldn't be on the dang field.
Nobody got a green light to change no plays.
Tom Brady do.
I ain't seen it. I ain't never seen it.
Mm-hmm. Tom Brady do. I guarantee you that.
No, I'm not.
It should be Jameis Winston on that field with the C on his jersey out the changing the plays. That's why he got a captain patch on his jersey. He's sitting on the sideline.
But it's not just the QB.
It's a Hail Mary at the end of the game too.
I mean, it's the ability to call offensive plays. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Byron Leftwich that's a solid cat, bro. Like he been running that offense well. Like he knows how to run. Like I will take Byron Leftwich. People they sleep on that man and his ability. Like coaches are everything. They're literally everything.
Yeah.
You can't win with a bad coach.
No, you can't. That goes back when what you just said off that. It goes back to I'm gonna take it all the way back to high school. It's like, look, I graduated 13, so this is a minute ago. But I played basketball for Coach Green. He didn't want nobody shooting threes. He didn't want nobody even if you make them, you got to prove yourself in practice. Nobody wanted to play for him. Long story short, my senior year did not want to play for Coach Green, and we was getting dogged every game on the court. Every game, getting just smashed. We had players that quit. That's awesome basketball players that quit because they didn't want to play for dude. So I mean, like it goes back to coaching. Talking in the Saints, it goes a long way. If you have respect for the dude that's drawing up the plays for you and all that, then you want to ball him. You gonna ball.
Position.
Yeah, you gonna ball.
Doing that for our best players.
And people wondering why the Bucs struggling. I mean, look who left, and then look what happened. All right, like even for the Bucs, Bruce Arians is Todd Bowles ain't no Bruce Arians. All due respect, and you can see the difference off rip. How different the team is running, and they didn't lose much. I mean, they got people hurt, but they didn't lose much.
I dropped 20 on track. Boy, you better quit lying, boy. You better quit lying, If you did, I don't remember.
I got a story, bro, but I can't tell it, dog. We had some good times, bro, back in the day, dog. It was nice, bro. It was nice.
And it's rough. But when I was talking about the clock, like just clock management, game management, you watch a lot of games, especially prime time. Look at the I could call so many games out right now. Like the times where coaches don't call timeouts and they allow a team to get an advantage. The time where like it's just like players don't stay in bounds, they go out of bounds or whatever the case may be. It's happening a lot.
It
It's
adds up.
crazy. I'll go back recently. The Lions on Thanksgiving against the Bills should have either won that game or went into overtime, and they hurt themselves. They willingly gave the Bills 20 plus seconds on the clock to get downfield, maybe longer, right? You got even the Bucs did it against the Browns. And Todd Bowles, they asked Todd Bowles in an interview, why didn't he call a timeout? If they call a timeout, Tom Brady, they win that game against the Browns because now Tom Brady, they don't even go to overtime. And he didn't do that, right? And they ended up going to overtime. Browns win the game. It's crazy. Like you watching it. It didn't even go to college. Tennessee, Alabama. Alabama should have won the game. Nick Saban, probably the greatest college coach of all time, right? He does not call time. Like it's crazy. It's like it's something in the air. It's like
Okay.
these coaches all went to a clinic. It was like, hey, fuck game management. Just go play.
This is that's right. This is a weird season. Like just weird. Both ways for college and national football and pro football. It's just weird to me, bro. It's weird how teams that only won 3 games last year is in a playoff race right now. It's weird that a team that won 9 or 10 games is now only winning 3 or 4 games. Like that's weird to me.
Everything is wide open. Yeah, you're right.
It's just, and look, I want to bring this comment up here too. James said y'all would have been better off with Cam Newton. And
I don't know better, but I don't think we would have been worse.
Look, but I want to say this about Andy. Okay, look, y'all said he had a good game. He did. I agree. He had a better game of what he been playing. But Andy Dalton has not won a primetime game yet. The dude is 0 for 13 in primetime games. 0 for 13. And our head coach Dennis Allen, he's still at a 4-win head coach. He's still a 4-win head coach, and it don't look like it's going to 5 seasons. Don't look like it's going to 5.
What we got realistically though, what you can't. It's not. There's nothing that they take into like consideration at all because it's just not a thing. Is how when QBs lose, you know what I mean? Like they don't take that into fact. Like that's a real reality. We do, the betting community do, right? Like I'm from the outside, but from the inside, they're not like, oh, you don't win on primetime. Sorry, we can't go with you. In reality, he played his best game. There's things he could not have done to have won that game. Maybe not take even the sack. I'm not even gonna. I don't care about that.
I don't know.
The sack play where it was bad.
I don't know, Ken. I don't know.
Andy Dalton has no fault in that game.
No, he don't. He, like I said, he had a good game, but he's not our guy. He's not our guy. He's not the guy. He been a backup. He been a backup for teams for whatever, however many years for a reason.
Yeah,
he's not no starting quarterback.
Hey,
to lead a franchise.
You want to play devil's advocate?
For this loss here, I can't put the onus on any single player. It was a coaching loss, mismanagement,
and no execution. But if you want to play devil's advocate, it's not like Jameis Winston got the greatest of resumes. Shit, he didn't really make a case with the amount of turnovers he threw beginning of this season, and he definitely didn't make a case amount of turnovers that he threw before he was even a Saint. It's like
but that's we're not even giving Jameis a chance to even do that. You know what I mean? We don't even we're not giving him a chance. We gave him 3 games, and then he got hurt. Of course, injuries can't do nothing about that, but. He's good now. He's saying he good. He done exposed the team and saying, what he had to say. Man, put the man in. You see it ain't going. I mean, Andy did good. Like I said, he did good. He did good this game. It's just pure coaching. But he's not our guy. Hey, Winston might not even be our guy, to be honest. Like we need to really just shake back this offseason and go find a QB.
Wait a few games before we shake back. I hope we lose the rest of the season, thug. I really do. And the reason I do is because if we do get a win for Dennis Allen, then that's going to give a little bit of justification for the people who are saying, give him some time. Just wait. Like, no, it's time out for that. You know what I mean? So hopefully we get this loss, and then the decision is 100% going to be put on Mickey Loomis, to decide if we're gonna go forward with them or go ahead and cut ties before the end of the season. And I think we make the decision. And I need that.
Hey, and y'all did, James. Y'all
After this bye, that's the
y'all
worst
pimped the Saints for the set. Yes, y'all did. I agree. But
we said it the day after it happened. Literally the day after it happened, we came on here and said it.
As
They
fans, let me ask y'all this question,
nickels.
Ken and Floyd. Let me ask y'all this question. As a Saints fan, okay, what do you feel like to make a statement as a fan? Do you feel like do we need to go to the games and boo our team right now and how we performing, or do you feel like we don't even need to show up at all? At the just not even show up at the.
Don't spend a dime. I thought about that. Like,
that's what I was thinking. I wouldn't.
All I want.
On this.
My old lady, my wife asked me, like, what do you want for Christmas? All I want really is a Taysom Hill jersey. But I'm like, you know what? Nope, because that's showing a little bit too much support for the product that we're putting on the field. And as long as the dollar, the bottom line is showing revenue for the owners, they'll have more justification to keep everything just how it is. So nope, I'm not going to spend a dime. I recommend if you're a fan yourself, you shouldn't either until we pull the plug, get Dennis Allen out of there, bro.
We need to make a statement as fans, man. They need to listen to the fans, man. Outside looking out in. I mean, maybe they know something that we don't know inside that locker room. Because I mean, we are outside looking in, but at the same time, man, it's looking real bad. Although I don't care how you put it, it looks terrible. Like we got hope for a little inch of a second, and the last minute, just here y'all go. We don't want it. We don't want to win. We didn't want to win this year. We got all this talent on the team, but we don't want to win. It is what it is. That's crazy, man. Crazy. I don't see nothing. I don't see our swag. I don't see nothing. Nada. I don't see. Man, that's just terrible.
Pelicans though.
Yeah. And I bet
best professional team in Louisiana.
Hey, for real though. For real. I know they don't want no bad juju from what the Saints got going on right now.
Yeah, and if you count the LSU Tigers with their NIL deals, they the second best professional team in Louisiana. Saints trash, bro.
Trash.
And it shouldn't be. That's the worst part. Like, I'm okay with, the team being what you are, calling a spade, but it's the fact that, like, I was thinking when I was rewatching the film, like, I would have rather lost this game 170-16 rather than 17-16, bro. Because
then at the last second, bro. I mean, you can.
It's just the way we did it, bro. Like,
it's the way we did it. You're right, Floyd. It's the way.
Proves that even with all the circumstances in our favor, with certain people at the helm, we still just can't make the right decisions that'll put us in the positions to do well enough to get a W. Like,
did y'all watch the interviews? Y'all watched the interviews with Demario Davis and all of them? Y'all watched all that?
I watched Andy Dalton's presser and I watched Dennis Allen's presser.
Hey, Demario Davis interview, man. If you look at his interview, that man is hurt. You can look at his face and while he talking, he's hurt, bro.
He played his heart out.
And he knows what kind of team we got. That man is hurt. But honestly, bro, like I said, we're pure lost. We got to find ourselves again. That's what's crazy. I never thought but we got to find ourselves, bro, because we don't know. We're just lost. Drew left. We still got Shine. Okay, we doing listen. We got Shine. Okay, yeah, he can still make the play calls. Blah blah blah. We playing with 50-something starters, and we still almost made the playoffs last year. Man, we got 1 or 2, 3, 4 decent starters out. Or not the great starters out for us this year. Not near as what we had last year, and we only won 4 games. Going from winning 9-4.
Excuse me.
Man, come on, man.
And we're a significantly better roster than what we were last year.
Yeah.
And we're worse than we were last year. How does that work?
It's not gonna fly, man. But I'm with y'all, man. I wouldn't spend another dime. I know. Look, and I'm mad because I done bought so many Saints jerseys this year. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna tell the pod, man. I done bought two of the Honey Badger jerseys, the white one and the black one. I done bought a Mike T jersey, thinking he about to just show out. Boom, he hurt out for the year. I done what else I bought? But I still got that Camaro, and I've been had the Camaro and the Drewski. But if I do wear a jersey for the rest of these games, y'all, I'm wearing straight Drew Brees, man. I can't rock nobody but Drew right now.
Can't say go Pels.
I can't even wear my. I got a black tee like we in a funeral, man. Like, you know.
Go Pels, go Tigers. Y'all seen Brian Kelly? He got a recruit the other day. He had a picture up with a backwards L. I said, oh, he got some swag to him now.
Why entertainment's out there, man. There's a lot on that. There's a lot on that. Hey, I got some. I know some. I watched some other podcast like Sports Overtime with Nate and all them. I know how they
like
feel.
It is, yeah.
I tell how it is with Soul Saint, and I know how they feel over there. You know, that's probably not the case, but I know how they feel on that end. I ain't gonna get into all that, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know why Jameis ain't out there. I don't know if they just feel like he's just not our guy, and maybe Andy calls the plays better. I don't know. I gotta disagree on you with that too.
Yeah,
we ain't gonna be like no Detroit Lions for the next.
Hey, this man James been in here talking crazy.
Hey,
we.
But only thing I'm
Bama fan, ain't he?
He a Bama and Eagles fan.
Bama and Philly, yeah.
Right.
Go Tigers.
Right.
But hey, James, I want the same energy if we beat y'all, bro. That's gonna be crazy. We have a shitty season, and we go in Philly.
We might get the W. We still might get the W week 17.
That's all I got to look forward to right now.
The only game I want us to win.
I can't look forward to no draft. I can't look forward to no playoffs. I can't look forward to no Super Bowl. I gotta look forward to just playing the Eagles and beating them right now.
If Sean Payton signs with the Chargers, we might get a nice little decent straight.
Hey, don't go stirring up the brothers. Don't go stirring up the brothers, man. These are we chilling.
We chilling. But that's why I told Rayla, man. I said, hey, I just want to beat y'all. Now I don't got nothing to look forward to. I just want to beat y'all. If we beat y'all, that's like LSU beating Bama and still not doing whatever. We won. That's all I can say. Y'all go to playoff.
Yeah, you can always say that.
Guess what? We won. You know, I mean, that's all I got to look forward to right now. So it is what it is.
Man, look,
no Red Rocket is probably fake.
At this point, I'm hammering whatever team playing the Saints. I'm making some money or something off this at least.
Oh yeah, we ain't gonna cover.
Watch, soon as you bet against them, that's when they try to win.
We ain't gonna win. After cover, I'm taking the money line.
I don't know though, y'all. Honestly, bro, we might lose. I know for sure we might lose against the Browns and the Eagles, but I feel like we could really pull it through the Falcons and the
right there.
Panthers.
I'm watching this Pels game while we're on at the same time. That's why my body. I need happiness in my life.
Yeah.
I need win.
Yeah, you need
to see us win.
Need some winning. Some winning spirit of your way. I know, but
kind of having a collective battle with it.
Yeah, I don't know, y'all. What's that? Our 9th loss. We're 4-9 now. Yeah, 4-9 now. So whatever.
That's tough.
Are we last in the division, or
we are third? We're third.
That's crazy. The
third.
Panthers still
go Pels. Man, let's get into these breezy picks, man. I'm tired. We got 2 minutes left to talk about this. I don't even want to talk about this no more.
You right. But real quick, man, we're gonna run through the breezy picks of the week recap, y'all. They had some good games. I see a lot of fans that we have on the podcast. I see y'all teams won. Well, I know y'all happy. Even though we sad, I know y'all happy. But first games first, y'all. We had we have over here. We'll just get into the Eagles and the Titans. We had the Eagles and the Titans, y'all. Eagles and the Titans. Eagles pulled through 35-10, just waxed the Titans. I went with the Eagles. Floyd, you went with the Eagles. Ken went with the Titans. And then Ken, man, you made a comment, man. You said, man, if I knew AJ Brown was playing against the Titans, I probably would have went with the Eagles.
Yes, sir. Now I saw it coming. It just felt like Tennessee doesn't have the firepower and probably didn't have the emotion and all of that, like you said, with the revenge game with AJ Brown. And also, I've kind of picked this game based upon like where it was being played. I felt like if it was in Tennessee and it was more of a hostile environment that AJ Brown was returning to, that might change things, and maybe he wouldn't have balled out crazy like that. But because it was in Philly, went ahead and went with the Eagles. Yeah, I had a feeling.
No, I knew the Eagles was gonna pull that through. I honestly I didn't even know, like I wasn't thinking put it like that AJ, is going against his former team and stuff. But man, Smith had a game. Devontae Smith, he had a game. Jalen Hurts, he's still doing what he's doing. He looking like he's gonna win the MVP this year.
Yeah, they rolling.
So they really
rolling. Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, and Eagles defense to hold a Derrick Henry and that offense to only a 10 points, that's huge. It says a lot about that defense. So man, the Eagles, they still rolling. They didn't let that one loss, get to them. They still rolling, and they still finding ways to win. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters, finding ways to win.
So go Eagles.
They running the ball pretty well too.
Eagles, man. That's been my team since day one.
They flying high.
I'm weak. I'm gonna just let that go.
Jay said blowout.
Eagles to the Super Bowl, baby.
Jalen said MVP in Super Bowl.
Hey, nobody can beat the Eagles.
Vaughn said he was going to throw for 400. They said our starters. Yeah, they had to, man. They gotta keep y'all healthy over there.
400. I was thinking 5. I was thinking 500. 5.
He said not Ken saying go Eagles.
I'll be picking the Eagles every day. Go Eagles, baby.
And
can't wait till my man CJ get back so we can get right for the playoff.
But no, the Eagles, they definitely balled out in that game, and that offense, man, that offense is crazy. Both sides of the ball.
Stupid dog.
Crazy.
Woo! Fly Eagles, fly, baby. I did play for the Optimus Eagles up in Arlington, Texas.
Boy, you better stop.
Jalen say gonna send you a Eagles jersey.
Get you an Eagles jersey, you're gonna have to burn it.
Man, go ahead.
Live podcast, you're gonna have to burn it.
That's gonna be tough. But next y'all, we had the Steelers and the Falcons. The Steelers pulled through 19-16 by 3 points. We all went with Steelers on that game.
Yes, sir. And we needed that.
Games I got right.
We thought we were gonna win, and it was gonna put us half a game behind. Didn't happen, dog. But Pittsburgh played pretty well. I took the under in that game, too. And I cashed out. It was under 40 something, and they scored 35.
And next we had that very interesting game that it was the Browns and the Texans. I didn't even watch none of that game, to be honest.
I watched that game.
I didn't watch none of that game. Did Watson even touch the field? What happened?
No, he did. It was an ugly game. Like they literally, I don't think no team scored an actual touchdown offensively. Like you said, Deshaun Watson basically, I mean, I think he only had one official TO. But it should have been dang near more. He was just rusty, bro. Wasn't like he could hit his targets.
I had a feeling it was gonna look like that.
Even his completions was ugly. But like I said, Browns defense did go crazy at this. First touchdown was a kick return, I think it was a kick return or punt return. I think it was punt return actually. Not People Jones scored a punt return, but it should have. The thing is, they were working Deshaun Watson so much that they just forgot all about my man's freaking Chubb, bro. Like, if you don't get that man the ball, he need to run the ball 20 times. People talk about Derrick Henry. I'm telling you, if Nick Chubb got the workload that Derrick Henry got, it will get nasty for people, bro.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Telling you. But no, that game was sloppy.
I kind of figured. I didn't think I seen. I think it was a Carmen. Somebody mentioned it's like Watson on ball out. Blah blah blah. I don't know if exactly it was Carmen. So don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
don't. Yeah, I ain't gonna quote you on that, Carmen. My bad. So they'll fire me up if he didn't say this. But it was somebody that said that they feel like he's gonna go crazy. And man, after not playing for 2 years, I mean that's
shoot. A whole season.
Hey, somebody said
70% of the level.
Hey, somebody put his stats up that said he did have a good game because he finished the game with 0
No, he ain't even going.
Oh man. Oh man, they down bad. They
Nah,
down bad.
internet is a undefeated one.
It's a terrible place.
Man,
Where you find
internet
the
got
most terrible things.
internet got more wins than the Saints right now.
Just win
Yeah,
after win after win.
it's facts.
Always win.
Shit.
I'm gonna go ahead and hop in the next game so we can about pass all that, kid. My boy Kill. My boy Kill. Oh, the next one we had, y'all, was the Dolphins and the 49ers. Oh, man, 49ers put it to the Dolphins, 33-17. We all ran with the Dolphins on that game, too, y'all. That's crazy.
Did us
Yeah.
bad. And Brock Purdy came in the game. I don't know how many of those points that he scored, but I know the defense scored a couple times for them, maybe once for San Fran. So they kind of carried him. I'm looking for him to have a slump game next week, but because they're rolling with Brock Purdy.
What was the
at the
final score of
helm.
that game? I can't even remember.
33-15 or
33-17.
33-17.
33-17.
Yeah, the score don't speak for. I mean, the game was actually a lot closer going into that though. It was like the Dolphins was down was down 7 and Tua, which is kind of. I mean, I guess it wasn't like him. He threw some bad picks, man.
Mm-hmm.
Some bad picks. It was just defense was on their heels. So it was the opposite of what I thought. I thought they'll be able to get the ball. I mean, really, Hill had a game, but I think what hurts them if one has a good game and the other receiver doesn't, they tend to not win. Like
Takes away from it.
Yeah.
Waddle, I don't even know if Waddle had more than one catch, so that hurts them. When they get both involved, that's when they become unstoppable.
That's when
They
they're
could not.
dangerous. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
The next game we had, y'all, was the Rams versus the Seahawks. And the Seahawks pulled that through 27-23. Ken, me and you ran with the Rams. Floyd, you was the only one who ran with the Seahawks, and you was correct, my boy.
And it was a close one. I knew it would be a trap game. I knew that it would be
Trap game. You called it too. You said that was a trap game right there.
Hey, shout out to
Like
that man Gino, bad man. It was like 2:30 left in the game. Rams went up, and Seahawks came back and got on Hills. Man, he is on fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Tyler Lockett and DK both ended the game with like 150, 150
mm-hmm.
yards. So that speaks for anything. But that man got more. I want Gino at this, please, at this point. But nah, Gino is on fire, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That I don't know if he's capable, if he is in his. I don't know if that's even eligible for what he would get, like comeback player of the year or most improved, whatever he should get that most improved comeback
Yeah,
player.
he deserves something for sure.
I don't want to say most improved because I feel like he big capable of this, but obviously I did not see this coming. I really didn't see the Seahawks doing this. Yeah, I don't even know if the Seahawks seen them doing this, but they
Seahawks
were
rolling, bro.
yeah
They rolling.
for what they lost. It's crazy because typically when you lose what most people say is a franchise QB because he was right. You lose a franchise QB, your offense don't typically get better, and their offense got better when Russ left. And
Not the
I don't care
Saints.
what nobody
Not the Saints.
No, that's why I say you don't get that. Offense got better, like better. And if you go down the line, they got it. You got Tyler Lockett is one of the best in terms of getting in the spot, getting open, getting the yards that he need to get. Like he's quick, shifty. DK just your muscle. So you got your muscle, and
Hey,
you
you
got your
seen
speed.
DK tell Jalen Ramsey, like, come over here.
Yeah.
He was lined up. He got shifted to the other side. DK said, yeah, follow me.
Come on.
Ramsey was over there like.
He was terrorizing that man. That's a
Ramsey
Wanted all
hands
the
up.
but the thing with DK is not about to route you, but he is going to baby you. Like you got to be physical.
You gotta be physical. That's
Remember
like
I tell you, I'm
like
gonna go
MC
back
though.
to it. Marshawn Lattimore. That's why when he play receivers like that, being a
He
man,
mans up. Yeah, big time.
man.
And
gotta be a
Marshawn's not a
man.
big dude. Like he's really not a big cornerback, man. I mean, he's
Nah.
bigger than most cornerbacks, but he's not like just full out.
Yeah,
And
he
dude
just
be really,
physical.
he's just real physical, and he gonna get in you. He gonna get in you.
Not only is he physical,
get in
he's
your fight.
fast. He's got speed and he's physical. So that you combine those, that's why I feel like he plays good against receivers like that. but nobody was physical with that man, and he babied them. I mean, they could
Man,
have no answer.
I was having an argument at work. Was it this morning or yesterday morning, y'all? Where they was trying to name who was the best cornerback. I said, man, my boy Marshawn, Lattimore. Everybody he trying to get on my neck. He ain't the best cornerback. I said, man, go look at the numbers. Go look at the
You
numbers,
talk about
man.
best cornerback in the league. Oh man,
I'm biased. I always like Xavier. I don't know,
they put up some
like
numbers. I ain't gonna lie to you, Floyd. They put some numbers up, and there's 2 corners that you would be surprised to see that actually are giving up the
Nah, I
most.
believe it. I believe it.
TDs.
Xavier's had a drop off. Jalen Ramsey's
Xavier
had a drop off.
and Ramsey are top 5 in TDs allowed right now.
Allow, I
Best
believe it.
corners.
Yeah.
Who the best corner?
Whew, I mean, you can best corner in the league.
Darius Slay.
I was gonna say
I forget about
you say Darius Slay.
I forget about that boy Slay.
Big play Slay.
I forget about big play Slay. All right.
Who else?
All right.
He's the best doing it.
Nation right now.
All right.
I mean, you got the Young Bucks.
But hey, Lattimore at least top 3. I don't care. He up there, man. I'm a vouch for that.
Lattimore definitely is
vouch for
up
that.
there. So he ain't been playing, but I mean, you don't talk about best corner. I gotta.
He said Ramsey turned into Eli. Burnt toast.
Sauce in there. I ain't mad at that. It's a little early, but I ain't mad at it. I can't argue against it.
I don't know about Diggs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna get on that with Ken. Ken can't stand.
Trayvon, he plays a different game, but he's had a better season this year as far as allowing yards than he has in previous years.
I mean, when you got, oh my gosh, don't get me started on this. I'll be arguing. You got the best pass rush, bro, in the league right now. I mean, obviously, my man Kyle was talking about that. It does go hand in hand. Made a comment. It goes hand in hand. DBs getting, which cover sacks is what they call it, and then D line, right, getting sacks. But the Cowboys are leading the league in overall pressure, meaning these QBs came and get out. They drop step half the time, right, and are just the blitzes that they're sending. So we've seen what that man did to Diggs on Sunday night. Slant and go for a tutty if you ain't watched that game. He, I don't care. It was like his eyes was in the backfield. Because that dude, if you're good, what are you doing? But I don't know. I'm about it is what it is. But the Woolen one, he hot. I ain't gonna lie.
Too early.
What interests me is that, like in this scenario, is like, bro, they be getting up a lot of points.
He's got great numbers.
I don't know
a lot
if
of value in interceptions.
I don't know if it's him. They got the stats, but it's so crazy to me. Like
outside of the takeaways,
the amount of points that they are allowing and how he is clamping. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy to me. Like he's leading the league in interceptions. Don't get me wrong.
Takeaways for sure.
I mean, in terms of coverage, it's like, bro, these teams are putting up mad numbers on y'all. So who's clamping? Who is doing the clamping?
Come on.
Who's stopping who? But y'all sure are getting turned over. That's why I said I went with the Rams. I was like, I don't know if that's some fugazi stuff. Their defense ain't really known for stopping. And I mean,
yeah, I thought they was gonna pull it through. I mean, they was close.
And whoever that was throwing the ball, I can't even think his name and shit. He put his team. They was in position to win the game. They was in position. But you got a Seahawks fan right here. Everybody's typically people on his team is Timothy's.
Tyreek Timothy Woolen.
Hey, since he here,
get his name right.
Since he here, my man's girl is an Arkansas fan. Arkansas Razorbacks, that is. He's a Seahawks fan. We had some conversations at the beginning of the season. We talked crazy about our boys, you know what I'm saying? So he been hiding from me.
He been MIA.
We don't be having no conversation about them Tigers after.
It's like my boy Sam hiding after that Bama game. But I finally hollered at my boy today. I talked to him when I was at work.
He said, "I'm hurt." Don't ask me if I'm all right. I'm not all right.
I'm hurt.
Coach said dominate, and we ain't doing it. If you know, you know.
KJ Jefferson.
Man,
But no, y'all, let's move on. We got the next game we had was the Raiders versus the Chargers, and the Raiders pulled through 27-20. Me and Floyd ran with the Raiders. Ken, you went with them Chargers.
called it.
Yeah, just fact of running the football. The Chargers haven't been tackling well. The Raiders have been running well. 1 + 1 = 2. And that's what I went with.
Who got a comment in here who said something?
Hey,
Devontae is him.
Had another big game, dog. And look, he went on this run immediately after I traded him off my fantasy team. I'm talking about immediately.
What you trading him for?
Yeah, bro. I had Trayvon Diggs and Devontae Adams, but I got Kenneth Walker back, so I ain't gonna lie. I replaced that.
Baby.
I won. But
nah. I went with I said what I said. I gotta start following my own advice because I said that Justin Herbert, bro, he just don't be trying to close games, bro.
Yeah,
and he did the same thing, and I still picked him. That's on me. I say things and I don't follow through with it. But good for the Raiders. Devontae is definitely him.
Hey, this is a good question right here. He said, "Who going to the Super Bowl in the AFC?"
Hey, it's. I mean, it's looking like
Kansas City.
It's looking like a Bengals,
Cincinnati,
Kansas City,
or Buffalo.
Yeah, but I would say his favorite. Yeah,
those three are the only realistic AFC teams.
You're dark.
I don't count Miami in that. I think they slip up somewhere somehow.
I'm about to say you're dark. You're kind of like people that you can't count out weirdly, and I don't think they'll go far. No, I ain't even gonna say it. They ain't even worth it.
Yep. Count them out.
We're at.
Count them out.
Yep. Bills, Bengals, Chiefs.
I said Bills at the beginning. I want to the Bills. They be showing sometimes they be a little questionable.
They could fall off.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. They the third team out of that. It's Cincinnati, Kansas City, and then Buffalo. Maybe type.
When the Bills stop with trying to do like this match like this Chiefs offense in all these games that they don't really have to, then they'll be ready to win.
Exactly.
But
just run the ball.
There's games where they're passing so much, and it's like, bro, you don't need to do this, right? Run the ball, establish the run. You actually got decent running backs now. What are you doing? So it's hard to have faith in them because the more you throw, the more chance that you are going to something crazy going to happen. Interception, maybe it may be his fault. It may not be his fault. Well, my man said that 1 week clutch interceptions because he's known Josh Allen will come out in the half. If you're watching their game against they were a Thursday night game against who they playing, the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy was chucking a ball in the air all willy-nilly, bro. Like, what is you doing?
And that's what a week before that's exactly what my dad told me. He said they're a little bit too reliant on Josh Allen. Like early on, they should be running the football a little bit more right now, saving them for when they need them. He's afraid. Well, my dad said, I'm afraid Josh Allen will run out of gas before it's time to go win the championship.
He be toting that thing. I mean, I guess they established in the run the hard way.
Because he be toting
because you can't win the championship in December, no matter how bad you want to.
Man, people talk about Lamar.
You can throw for 1,000 yards. That ain't gonna win you a Super Bowl
no shot.
In December.
People talk about Lamar, and that man be toting. That man Josh Allen be toting, man.
Jalen said, he said Bills versus Eagles.
Yep. Eagles, baby. Bills versus Eagles.
Hey, and and next game that we gonna hop in, Jalen, that y'all have to look out for, man, is them Cowboys.
Man,
the Cowboys game, bro. Because I'm
just
telling
gonna throw Philly in there.
Hey, Cowboys
or Buffalo.
Cowboys slammed the Colts 54-19. We all ran with the Cowboys.
33 points in the second.
Like
the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter, not half. Yeah, I would say it right, boy.
Hey, defense was going crazy. Crazy.
Malik Hooker.
Yo, I'm talking about he was looking like Buddy was looking like, you talking about Buddy who was stripping
Sean Taylor, 28. Yeah, Malik Hooker. Yeah, he was looking like Sean Taylor, bro.
Buddy was looking like Honey Badger.
He had a PBU that was spectacular. He had a fumble recovery.
The ball looking like it's in the receiver hands, and he just coming down and snatching away at the end of the play. Like, give me that. Hey, Buddy was nice. That whole defense was nice. The run game was crazy for the Cowboys.
And the irony is, if they didn't score 1 point in the fourth quarter, they still were gonna win.
Yeah,
it went 21-19.
They just said, forget it. Let's go some more. You got Zeke all in the what's the little red thing he be jumping into, the big old
little pots.
Yeah, he be jumping in the pot. Talking, man, I ain't seen him do that in a minute. And Zeke was eating along with Tony Pollard. Hey, them boys are a deadly 1-2 punch.
Yeah, they put on a show. My boy Stan was in the building out there in Dallas. Yeah, they cut up.
The defense really, they just continue to impress
only
us.
Team on 1% cassette.
One thing though that I know it because defense can break, right? Like defense can only play so well. Your offense got to continue to put up numbers with that defense. I mean, Dak did not play he's been kind of sketchy coming back. It seemed like he came back in and started over Coop, and it's not like there's been like a complete 180 at all. Like it ain't like it's like they offense stayed on the field just a little bit longer than Cooper would have. Like that's really the difference. It ain't like the points change. They still scoring the same amount of points as if Cooper was there. The only thing now they're potentially protecting the ball a little better, a little bit better, and staying on the field offensively a little longer. So
and Gallup has emerged. The wide receivers are picking up like Prescott.
CD, I mean, he's been emerging, but CD Lamb, boy,
monster.
He here to play. Monster. He here to eat. What he be doing? He say. He said. Hey, he balling, man. I much respect to him. I like CD, man. I like when he was at OU, bro. I just like his style of play.
Yeah, style of play is different.
He's smooth with his game,
real
smooth. Yak, hands. He's a different kind of receiver, man.
Oh, I knew he was gonna be something coming into the league, coming out of
this age of receivers,
especially watching them against my Tigers in the playoffs, man. Hey, dude,
he different.
He different, and then you gotta think about it. He going against a whole dang defense. They ain't never went to the league. You know, a whole team, but a whole defense went to the lead, and this dude was balling against.
Yep.
They couldn't get it done, of course, but you know what it is. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Nah, but Cowboys something to look out for, y'all. This second game scoring 50. They scored 50 on the
defense. I had their defense too in fantasy, man. And they is not.
Yeah, they put up what 21. Yeah, I had them too.
21.
And our last game we had, of course, y'all, was I'm really about to take them off. Honestly, I'm about to take these boys off.
Yeah, we talked about it already.
Yeah, we already got into.
We talked about it already.
So we ain't gonna talk about that.
Put it up real quick, like just so you can say you did the Breesy pick. Just quick, go quick.
Saints and Bucs.
16-17.
16-17, man. And I went 6-3 this week. Floyd, you went 7-2, and Ken, you went 3-6 this week. Ken go from 9-0 King to 3-6. What's going on?
Hey, I know. Shake back. Hey, he said take the Saints out and he go 9-0 again.
That's facts.
I'm about to start picking my Eagles now.
I'm about to start picking against the Saints. No cap.
Man, look.
Y'all tune in Sunday. See if I rock with us.
But
that was rock with us.
Nah, I don't know, man. I a lot of those picks, my picks, man, that was a play away from going the opposite direction, and I could have been going from what you said 3-6. A couple games. I know, like the Rams just kind of let the Seahawks march up the field. I mean, Seahawks earned it. Don't get me wrong. Like that, there's a couple games that just came down last possession.
Chiefs game only by 3 points difference.
I can't really say too much. The Dolphins let us down. Like they essentially got blown out. But I mean, there's things you can't predict. Like I was not predicting Tua to turn into the turnover king. I didn't think that defense would do them that dirty. I thought it'd be a better matchup, better game. QB go out and they still lost.
Yeah,
gosh, I get that record. It was rough week.
So I know what I said. I know what I said at the beginning of the pod, y'all. I said that we'll keep it going. With the Breesy picks, this coming up. Even though Saints is on a bye week, I should have covered that with y'all first before I even said it. Do y'all still want to do? Y'all want to do the pod, or y'all want to have a little week break along with the Saints? Which y'all want to do?
It's up to y'all.
Talk football, baby. We
Let's
talk
go
football.
All right, let's go.
Talk
We're
football.
gonna get it in
We
because
can keep it going.
I wanted to keep it going. I just want to make sure that was okay with
that's
y'all.
what I'm saying. Yeah, as long as y'all want to hop
yeah.
on, yeah, for sure.
We in here. We can talk about. We can talk about football and smile because we don't gotta watch our team.
Stress free.
We got no stress. Yeah,
stress free.
We gonna watch our team stress.
So y'all heard it for sure, y'all. Y'all heard it for sure. I said at the beginning of the podcast, we gonna be right back at it Sunday. So y'all get I'm gonna post the picks and then y'all get y'all picks in the comments and 9-0, baby. Who can do it, man? Ken the only one. Who else can get on that? Who else can get 9-0 with
want to show love? Y'all go ahead and tap in, send them comments once we post the games. Do your best. Do your best. It's not that hard. It ain't that easy, but it's not that hard.
Yeah. And once we get everything rolling how we want to, y'all, we will be doing, giveaways and all type of stuff. We got all that in play right now. So
it won't be soon. It'll be a whole lot easier if the Saints were winning too.
Thank you.
I mean, but it won't be long. I said it won't be soon. It won't be long. We're gonna start doing giveaways real soon.
Yeah, we're getting everything together right now, and then we're gonna get into all that. So that's gonna make it more interesting on here too. To give y'all something to win on here, man. Give y'all some stuff to win on here. So it ain't nothing like a gift. Christmas coming around. Hey, love the gifts.
I swear, right around this time too, Christmas time.
Hey,
hand them out.
I'm grown in a mug, and I still love some gifts.
Christmas season to be jolly. La 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 la.
Nah, ain't none of that. I'm telling you, I said it before. I say it again. I don't root for no Pennsylvania teams, regardless. Can't do it. Steelers, Eagles, Pittsburgh Panthers. I don't care.
Nothing, huh?
Yeah, Jalen, we don't root for them Eagles.
Hey, and I was talking to Jalen in the comments, y'all. He's trying to get on here around that time for the Eagles game. I know we got a few Eagles fans, so we might have to give a good little bit of y'all. We might have to hop around. We might have to get Bond, all y'all.
I don't know. We can get him on the stream, dog. We gonna talk about this one now.
Ken said we got to keep a limit.
We got to go backstage on this one and have a discussion. It's too many of them.
Hey, they're gonna gang up on us, huh?
And they're gonna be talking crazy.
Yeah, bro.
No,
that's gonna be fire. Y'all tap in, bro.
You ain't with it. Nope, you ain't with it because I ain't with it.
I get Raylan on here. All she gonna be saying is caca.
Look, she'll mute all our mics and go off.
Boy,
no. Hey. But yeah, y'all, we talked about it all, y'all. We talked about that heartbreaking L. Might as well look for some more to come. How we've been playing. We got our week 13 Breezy picks of the week recap in, and man, we chopped it up about all that, y'all. So
last week, it's the last week of fantasy football season, regular season. Draye clinched the playoffs already. So if I don't win this week, we'll all be collectively rooting for Dennis Allen nephew.
I need to change my name. I gotta change my name. I forgot I still got that.
At least somebody, Saints related.
You the ops.
Championship.
Oh, it's really
y'all get in there and y'all can root for the Kamara Bell bus.
You the ops, bro.
I'm in team settings right now. I'm changing names. Over with. No, man.
We'll give y'all a fantasy update. So we'll let y'all know what's going on in our fantasy football league. Also, I did want to plug. We're gonna start our own WhoDatTV fantasy football league next year. So details are gonna be uploaded and all that. But if y'all want to get in on that, we'll DM y'all and y'all DM us and we'll put it together. It'll be pretty big, and whoever wins, you won't be disappointed.
Chochos.
You did. I appreciate y'all tuning in.
Oh yeah, we definitely appreciate it. Like I said, with all the views and everything, man, y'all keep this podcast alive, man. If it wasn't for y'all, hey, me, Floyd, and Ken just be on here talking to each other, huh?
Nah, exactly, bro. We'll be on FaceTime. That's facts. Appreciate y'all.
But yeah, it's all love, y'all. Appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight on WhoDatTV, and like I said,
pray for us, man. Pray for us,
please.
And fire Dennis Allen.
Need it. We need
Hashtag.
it. We need it. But thank y'all for tuning in to WhoDatTV, y'all. All love.
Go Pels, huh, Ken?
Go Pels for sure.
Talking lame, but I'm the hottest around. And they ain't worried about it, cause you know how it is when you get into that bag. You get into that bag, when you chase into that bag.